We will now examine explicit formulas for geometric sequences. We're going to go through the different steps that we have to follow to arrive at the explicit formula. Now here are the steps. We identify the first term, we identify the ratio between each successive term, and then we're going to write the formula in this format. We have the first term multiplied by the ratio to the exponent or to the power of n minus 1. Let's go ahead and apply these steps. So our first term is a is equal to 180. Now let's look at our common ratio. Our common ratio is, we go from right to left, so we have 60 divided by 180 and 20 divided by 60, so we have 1/3. So our function is now going to be a, which is 180 multiplied by 1/3 to the power of n minus 1. So when we have 8, f of 8 is going to be 180 multiplied by 1/3 to the power of 7, which is 180 multiplied by 1 over 2187, which is going to give us 180 divided by 2187. We can divide this by 9, which is going to give us 20 here, and divide this by 9, you should get 243. So f of 8 is going to be equal to 20 divided by 243. Another example here, we start with a equal to -3, and then our common ratio, 6 divided by -3, we have -2. -12 divided by 6, we have -2. So you can test for all the numbers in the sequence to make sure you have a consistent ratio. And so we have a ratio here is -2. So our function here is going to be equal to -3 multiplied by, our common ratio is -2 to the power of n minus 1. So for f of 9, we have -3 multiplied by -2 to the power of 8. So this is going to give us -3 multiplied by 256, which is -768. So f of 9 is equal to -768. And final example, we have our a is equal to 1 over 16. And now for our common ratio, so we go from right to left. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 4 divided by 1 is 4. 1 divided by 1/4 is 4. And 1/4 divided by 1/16 is 4. So our ratio is 4. And so our function right now will be 1 over 16 multiplied by 4 to the power of n minus 1. So for f of 7, we're going to have 1 over 16 multiplied by 4 to the power of 6, which is going to give us 1 over 16 multiplied by 4 to the power of 6 is 4096. If you divide this through, you should get 256. So f of 7 is equal to 256.